Welcome to No Hidden Agenda TV, sponsored by Caesars Entertainment. We're exploring what is possibly the most hot topic in not just the meetings and events industry, but all industries. Joining us to talk AI is Carol Cox, founder and CEO of Speaking Your Brand. Carol has been an AI advocate and really using it in a way that helps her free up more time to focus on business development, which is where we all should focus more of our time on. Carol, thanks so much for joining us. AI is a pretty intimidating topic for most people, as some believe it poses a threat to jobs. What are your thoughts around this?
Well, certainly, as we've all seen AI, especially ChatGPT, explode into our consciousness over the past year, I know, so I've had some existential angst myself, where I'm wondering, okay, so what are humans supposed to do now? And what am I supposed to do now? But as I've learned more and more about these AI tools and have used them myself, I actually see AI as being an incredible partner, a collaborative partner. It's a tool, but it's so much more than just a typical software tool. It truly is a collaborative partner. And as I like to say, AI won't replace humans, but humans using AI effectively will replace humans who don't use AI at all, because it is such a benefit to optimize and streamline whatever you're doing, to ideate, to analyze, to be a partner, to be a coach. And I'm sure we'll get into some examples of ways that can be used, because there are so many things that it can do. And I think that worrying about threats to jobs is way down on the list right now.
For event organizers looking to increase efficiency, given they always have a very long to-do list and not enough time, how can they use AI to their benefit?
When thinking about those of you who are organizing events, there's always so many things to do, whether it's the week before or months or even a year before. So here's how I like to think about approaching AI as a tool and as a collaborative partner. Is anytime that you're doing something that's on your list, a task that you're doing, stop and think, can a tool like ChatGPT help me in this? And initially, you may ask it to do something, and it may not be quite exactly what you're looking for, but the more you use it, and I'm going to say it's ChatGPT mostly for right now, because that's the one that everyone is familiar with. It's very easy to access. So I always stop to ask myself, is this something that ChatGPT or a similar AI tool can help me with? And by default, you may think no, because you're so used to doing these things yourself. But again, start to see it as a partner, as another team member that you can offload some work for. So let me give you some specific examples related to event planning. So you can have ChatGPT analyze past event data to provide insights on what worked well and what didn't. So if you have data on attendance, so maybe registrations versus actual live attendance, if you have speaker survey data, any type of data that you have in spreadsheets, you can actually upload that into ChatGPT Plus, the paid version right now, and it will analyze that data for you and provide you insights on what types of topics that the attendees really like. Maybe you should pursue more of those versus other topics, and so on. So that's one thing. Definitely use it for event planning. You can also use it to personalize the event experience for attendees. If you have a lot of different sessions going on, maybe multi-track sessions, and attendees have to figure out which sessions are the best for them, whether it's by topic, by industry, by level of understanding, you can actually have AI suggest the sessions that particular attendee would get the most out of based on, say, their attendee profile that they've put into your system. You can use it for chatbots, for customer service, to monitor social media posts. You can also use it to translate your event. So you can have, whether it's written translation from one language to another, or say transcripts of the events or the live stream that's going on. You can use it for that, which can now make your event accessible to so many more people than it otherwise could have been. You can do it for post-event analysis to figure out what went well and what to work on next time. Marketing and promotion, there's so many different things that you can use AI for. You don't have to be a techie. You don't have to be good at software in order to use these tools. ChatGPT or ChatGPT Plus, which is the paid subscription, is the one that I use the most often and the one that I recommend, because it is versed at pretty much everything. You can ask it marketing questions, you can ask it data analysis questions. You can ask it to help you write emails. There's so many different things that it can do. So that is the tool that I believe is the most easily accessible to most people. It's just a chat window. You type in whatever you want it to work on for you, or your question you have, and it comes back with the response. And so as long as you're willing to just try out new things, just being willing to experiment, ask it things, figure out what does it come back with, then ask it some follow-up questions. So you can keep prompting it as you want it to fine tune or to get more of what you're looking for.
Wow, it's really going to be interesting to see where AI takes us in just the next year. Carol, thank you. Up next, we are in the zone with the leadership team from ADMEI to discuss their upcoming annual meeting catering to DMCs worldwide. First, a quick message from our sponsors. Welcome back. ADMEI is set to take place in Atlanta next February, and DMCs are gearing up for an exceptional experience. Joining me now is Val Delaney, Executive Vice President of ADMEI. Val, what can DMCs expect during the annual meeting?
We're so excited. We're going to be in Atlanta at the Lowe's Atlanta Hotel, February 20 through 24. Just prior to the conference starting on Thursday, we're doing our certification exam testing for the DMCP certification. Then Thursday afternoon, we're holding the always popular DMC Institute. This is a 3-hour course that serves as an essential platform for newcomers to the industry or new hires. We also have a fun event pre-conference that called You ADMEI at Hello. So this is for those new to ADMEI or attending their very first conference. Thursday, we kick off the conference with a great team building exercise, followed with an opening reception. So this year, our theme is In the Zone. We begin Friday morning with a keynote by Jessica Broadbeck, who will talk about how to achieve flow state. We have a planner panel on the agenda. This is always a popular session. We have breakout sessions for sales, operations, and owners and GMs. There's specialized breakouts on topics like designing events with intention, using AI in the events industry, and how to handle the unexpected. We hope to get attendees out of the hotel and into Atlanta for a fun experiential night out. We're also thrilled to have Michael Sarabelli back with his hot list of event ideas for the coming year. And then, as always, we close out with our ADMEI Awards Gala and Dinner. And then, best of all, we finish with a dance party. And it's just a fantastic way to close out our annual conference.
Val, DMCs have been exponentially busier this past year, and we see it in just the work that we do with them. So how is the role of DMCs expanding based on what you're seeing in the industry?
It's really all about the importance of working with a DMC. I mean, they know the market. Suppliers are changing. We learned during the pandemic that businesses open and businesses close. Service is better at one place than another. And DMCs are tuned into everything that's happening in their market. So an out-of-town planner may not know all of the nuances that are happening in locally. So I think more planners are using DMCs because they recognize that. But also DMCs are kind of one-stop shops for local activations and product launches and local public events. So they're working with local municipalities and corporations in their backyard. So it's not all about just the inbound travel events.
Val, thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in Atlanta in February. Now, you've heard us talk about Caesars Entertainment's initiative around mental health and mental wellness. Partnerships like this one with Janice Cardinal are just one way Caesars Entertainment is shining a light on this important topic.
I have been writing for the meeting professional for quite some time now on mental health and well-being, and I received a call from Raina Herschendorfer, who explained to me that the organization was very much behind wellness, and she wanted to sponsor the articles that I was writing. And then a couple of months later, she also asked me if I would come here and speak to her clients, etc. And it's a big brand, and I'm proud that they want to get behind what our little community is doing. And you know what? It's about people. They understand how to treat people. And I think as an organization, they already are a caring culture, and they've proven that over and over again. So I'm beyond thrilled with it.
That does it for us on the last episode of No Hidden Agenda TV in 2023. Next year, our show will continue to blossom with even more industry professionals and news around the industry. New for 2024, you'll be able to hear No Hidden Agenda TV on podcast platforms. That and much more for the new year ahead. Thank you so much for watching this past year, and we wish you a wonderful holiday season. We'll see you in 2024.